Let's bring it over to the Blue Couches now. We're going to welcome in a couple of members of our team. Chris Sohl is our new sports director. John Leidick joining us as well. Hi, guys.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great. Chris, we haven't had a chance to invite you onto the Blue Couches since you kind of came in and you're now the sports director. John, just quickly, just talk a little bit about that changeover. You had done it for a long time.
Yeah.
And now you've passed the baton.
Yeah, like I reckon it back to my baseball days. I was best served as the utility man, so kind of, serving that role, sports news is where I started here. So helping out with the news department, photogging, wherever they need me. And then Chris has been a great addition to the team here and taking over, the department and kind of just leading the way here.
Yeah.
He has a lot of energy, a lot of excitement for sports on the national and the local level. So I'm still going to be doing some sports, but also helping out in the news department. You probably saw me last week.
I enjoy it because you're joining our morning meetings now. I see you more often, and you have a little hand in all the things that are going on throughout the day.
I bring my bad jokes to the morning meeting
and I
too,
love them. I'm here for them all, the dad jokes. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Long Island, New York. So
Long Island?
Yes.
You don't say it
Long
right.
Island. No New York accent, I will say. But yeah, grew up on Long Island. Went to Ithaca College, studied sports media, and really ever since I was a little kid, I was a kid who at the lunch table, instead of talking about whatever drama was going on, I was breaking down the biggest sports trades, breaking down what was going on with our high school team, and I just knew from a young age that's always what I wanted to do.
So this is your dream job?
This is the dream job, and I can say it's been everything.
Yeah.
It's been everything. It's been
what
everything.
What do you think about local sports here in the Erie region? And of course, nationally, we've got the big three cities surrounding us. So local sports all the way up to national sports. It's very interesting, right?
It's pretty remarkable because where I grew up, Amanda, local sports were local coverage of sports was not really a big thing. I was a lacrosse player, volleyball player, basketball player. We didn't have the news coming to our games. So I think here, the fact that I get to make these kids' dreams a reality, put them on TV. I get kids coming up to me all the time. They're like, "That's so cool, you're at our game and stuff." And I love publicizing these kids because what they do is truly fantastic. So it's been awesome to be part of that.
It is, and their parents really enjoy seeing that too. It's just a whole rite of passage as your kids are going through school, and it's nice to showcase the different schools and what they're doing and their achievements as well. John, talk just a little bit about what it's like to start like Chris has in sports and just doing it all the time.
I think the biggest challenge is knowing the rivalries and knowing kind of the history.
Yeah, a lot of history so far.
But I think it's fun because it's a new learning experience for me. When I first got here and transitioned from the news department, which I'm sure people would say I should stick to the sports department. I think it's neat because there's so many different intricacies from the Crawford County area to the Warren County area, and then obviously the great sports here in Erie County as well. And I think Chris has kind of just picked it up and, as Mike Tomlin would say, jumped on a moving train, and here he is.
and going, we really love what you see. You're such a nice addition to our team. And you're about to launch into my favorite season. I love basketball season. And boy, that's a busy, busy season. Are you good at multitasking and figuring out your schedule and getting all the places? Because it's really busy, isn't it, John?
Yeah. The fall, I think we're starting to get into a little bit of a quieter period, but when football first started, high school football, we've had those football Fridays going on now for 10, 11 weeks at this point. Basketball is a fun one. I'm going to have to figure out all the different ways to call a basket, swish, bang, all those different calls. But outside of that, I'm really excited for that. I think it's cool. And like I said before, it's such a pleasure to put these kids on the news, make their games a bigger deal than maybe they think it is. And John and I are traveling, Logan and Lepiscopo as well. We're traveling all over the area, trying to cover all these high school sports, and it's nice to put a smile on their face.
You do a great job. Last but not least, we need to know who's your favorite football team. That's important up here.
I'm a New York Giants fan.
That's fair.
So I know I'm in a little bit enemy territory here in Steeler and Bills land, but I'm a Giants fan.
That's fair. It's okay. I'm sure you have some supporter friends up here as well.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, outside, I've really found a family here at Erie News now. I think everybody's been so welcoming. John and Logan, obviously, being my sports colleagues, but everybody's been incredibly welcoming here. I've loved the area so far. Meeting people in the town has been fantastic. So I'm proud to call Erie News now my family.
Well, and we're proud to have you. And thanks for joining us today on the Blue Couches to kind of chat and give us a chance to meet you formally. So be sure to follow all the sports. There's no team like our team when it comes to covering local and national sports.